Welcome back to another episode of 3 Count. Today we have someone chiseled by the gods. We like to call that art. Bell to bell, he sets himself apart. He's aesthetically gifted, physically uplifted. He's his own favorite person. Love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. Aristote.
The thoroughbred himself. Oh my word, man.
Welcome to 3 Count, man.
Yes,
Crowd
sir.
noise, crowd
Thank
noise,
you
crowd
guys for
noise.
having me.
Yes, sir.
What an intro. Like,
Oh
wow.
my God, my hand.
You would think that I cut that promo.
Hey, so yeah, man. Hey, welcome to 3 Count, bro. Let's get it started. What made you want to get into wrestling, bro?
I was like, first of all, I feel the need to say the greatness that you are over here impacted me in a great way. I knew you were coming to, this afternoon, so I took it upon myself to hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, you know what I'm saying? The arms are cut, you know what I'm saying? Got the Big D Johnson joint, you know what I'm saying? I felt good today.
Well, what did we work out today? What was on the menu?
Well, it was sauna and then a Stairmaster.
Okay.
And then, it was warm out, so I just went to the pool and laid out. This still counts to go into the gym, I feel like.
Hey, I'll take it. As long as you're not aspiring to be like the guy on your t-shirt, then
I think we all should aspire to be Big Dick Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Personality-wise. But that's a whole nother topic right there.
No, of course, man.
But speaking of it, though, being as physically gifted as you are, aesthetically gifted as you are, what's your favorite workouts to do in the gym?
Everything.
Yeah, everything. I think the easier question would be, what don't I like to do in the gym, which is Bulgarian split squats. Hate those.
Those are tough.
But no, my favorite exercise of all time, I'd say, is hang cleans and power cleans.
Yeah, fast, explosive.
And deadlifts.
Deadlifts are fun.
Never mind. I guess I did have answers. Yeah, so those three.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm 100% still in the high school football workout mode. So like I need a new fucking thing. Like I need
I'm still
a new
stuck in the.
program.
I'm gonna go next week, and I'll start next week. But
Like
next week never really comes.
we got the
It's a long week away.
Yeah, it's a very far
It's a
week
long
away.
week.
Maybe next year, right?
Yeah, maybe 2027.
There's always another year. The sun's not blowing up anytime
Right.
soon.
Hey, man,
Hopefully,
as
man.
long as you're happy.
Aristote, please, let's take us back to the beginning, man. Just
Yeah,
tell us a
for
little bit about who you are, your journey into getting into wrestling, and just the origins.
Yeah. As far as like wrestling, I think I first saw wrestling for the first time when I was like 5 years old, give or take. And at the time, I didn't even know that SmackDown and Raw were two separate shows. I thought or WCW, I thought everything was the same thing. So yeah, I saw like the late stage of the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression. All of Cena's career was pretty much like my childhood, teenage years, and even into college.
So that's what inspired it.
Yeah.
So you saw them fucking arms, and you was like, hey.
Yeah, Batista was my guy. Batista, Randy Orton, physique-wise, I was like, yeah, because I'd never seen people who looked like that before in real life. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, when you see those dudes, it's like...
But yeah, so then in high school and the first half of college, I fell off from wrestling. I didn't really watch it.
I think a lot of us did, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't too into it. And then I found out how to get into wrestling in the first place. And I was like, I don't really want to sit in an office for the next 40, 50 years. There's got to be something else. Like, I'm too charismatic, y'all, like, to just be doing paperwork.
I talk to the
jacked.
people too clean.
Yeah, so
Look too
I
damn
found
good.
out how to get into wrestling. I found a school in Maryland, MCW. And
shout out MCW.
Yeah, shout out MCW. They definitely have been my foundation.
Yeah.
So
Bang, bang.
so yeah, I eventually signed up there. Fun fact, not a lot of people know this, but I originally started wrestling in 2018.
You're a pre-pandemic guy. Hell yeah.
Yeah, 2018. I didn't really hit my stride until 2019 or late 2018. Things were rolling. Pretty inconsistent because there were a lot of things going on in my personal life.
Yeah.
And then once the pandemic hit, all of a sudden 4.5 years went by and I hadn't wrestled at all for a variety of reasons.
Shit.
And then end of 2024 came in. I was just bored one day. I was like, you know what? I haven't wrestled in a while. Let's see what happens if I drive over there and get in the ring. And then I went in there and I never looked back.
Good
and
shit.
Hell yeah.
what I've done from the beginning, in the last year and some change, more than I would have ever expected.
Do you have an athletic background like that helped you, get to where you are now? Like, did you ever play sports like growing up?
It's
Or-
like, do
Football,
I have an
basketball.
athletic background? Do you see these muscles?
I was actually born this way. The doctor said that they've never seen a human being born with this many muscles already put together and well developed before.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a study on there. Aristote, first baby born, fully chiseled. Check it out.
Go
say
Google it. We'll
first
drop
fully
the
chiseled.
link below.
Yeah.
So
Let's say this was a successful MK Ultra project. We figured it out.
yeah, might be a Viltrumite too. If you know, you know. As far as an athletic background, I've always been an athletic person ever since I was a little kid. Originally just from playing outside, climbing trees and random things like that, and just like racing. And then I played football, lacrosse. I ran track.
Oh, wow.
I played soccer in the neighborhood.
Damn.
And then I did wrestling in college, just in case I wanted to do pro wrestling.
It was always
So I
kind
have
of in the
that
back of your
foundation
mind.
It was in the
also.
back of- yeah.
Yeah. What other sports did I do?
Everything.
Yeah,
I think you
those-
named them all.
Yeah, the cross country, if that
I think
counts.
you named them
Yeah.
all.
Of
Of course it does. It's an endurance sport.
And then like once later in college, I got into bodybuilding. I competed in the NPC a few times. I could have gone for my pro card because I will toot my own horn. I got first place on my first attempt
Oh,
after
shit.
only like a 10-week prep. And
You
then
gotta
I-
toot the horn if it's there,
Yeah,
man.
right.
what I
And
mean?
then
Can't
I always
teach
heard
screamers.
Kevin Levrone say, I can do what most guys can do in 12 weeks, but I can do it in 4. And that mindset, I was like, you know what? Let's see what my foundation can do. And then after classic physique bodybuilding, then I did powerlifting for a while. And then we're wrestling.
Oh,
I think
awesome.
that's an important like milestone in anybody's life when like a coach or just somebody important to you in your life, like an adult figure, tells you it's like, hey, you can fucking do this. You know what I'm saying? You're able to do this, or just in general, it's like, hey, again, like 12 weeks you can do in 4. It puts a, like a perspective in your mind that's like, hey, I can do anything. You know, I'm the
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
And I think that's very important for wrestling.
And I'd say that's the difference between this run that I'm on right now versus when I initially tried it in 2018. Because in 2018, I knew I was good and I could do it, but I didn't really believe it. Whereas now, it doesn't matter what happens, good, bad, or in between, I know I'm the best person out there just overall. I just have that belief. With all due respect to everybody else out there.
With no due
But,
respect, dude.
yeah,
them.
actually, yeah.
I seen your
So, there
promos.
can
I seen
only
you
be
wrestling.
one.
I seen your promos, man.
Yeah,
Come on
it's
now.
Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, so I want to be a little bit, tiny bit humble,
A
but
little bit humble,
forgive
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I also want to throw in there that I was actually born in the Congo, so I'm an immigrant.
Oh, okay.
So this is also like
When did you move over?
way back in '99. So yeah,
When I was 1.
yeah, I was a wee little lad, barely even preschool at that point, speaking French and English at the same time. So I'm also very smart, by the way. I'm not just jacked and
damn.
athletic.
Jack,
This
that's
I have a
this
brain, too.
Was speaking French and English at the age of 3. Who else can do that?
Oh, man.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Brains
And
and bronze.
flexing. Yeah.
Yeah. Had a six-pack at 3, speaking 2
I'm not
languages.
just hot,
Right.
dude.
This
You
dude
know,
was
I
ahead of
just
his
fucking,
time.
Can also speak Spanish, so yeah.
It's crazy.
We're getting
I can
well,
kind of
very
speak
well
English.
rounded.
I can kind of speak
Very
English.
impressive. So, do you have siblings?
Yeah. So I'm the middle child, believe it or not.
Oof.
Yeah.
Don't have middle child energy.
Yeah, I know it's
You
shocking.
really
I'm a
don't.
rare one.
Yeah.
I'm the best one, also. But yeah, I have an older sister and a younger brother. They're both very supportive of this.
What was the first match you had that you was like, yeah, like I'm taking this shit head on, like I'm the shit now, like I'm going at it.
That I had or that I watched?
No, that you had, that you had.
watched first.
Well, yeah,
What got you into like? What made you want to be the wrestler? Kind of thing.
Oh,
It's like who did
man.
you see? You're just like that.
Yeah, so answer it
That's
both
an
ways. Which
awesome
one did
question.
you see, and then which one did you have that you was like, yeah, I'm the shit.
The one that I watched, and this is probably going to be a surprise, but this was I believe May or June 2014.
That's your name.
Yeah.
May or June of 2014. It was the Shield versus the Wyatt family in a 6-man tag on a Raw.
Uh-huh.
And
You're right. That is
saw,
interesting.
Yeah, I saw Seth. He did a tope on one side and immediately got up, ran into the ring, and he did a plancha to the other side. And I was like, holy shit. It was like the speed he did it, the torque, the blonde streak, and the commentary. A lot of people rag on Michael Cole, but he sold the hell out of it. He was like,
oh, he's vicious.
Seth Rollins is everywhere. Yeah. He's a torpedo. And I was like,
never take Michael Cole slander.
Fuck.
Ever.
Like, yeah, I was like,
I'll
I
never
have to do this because it felt like just a shot of adrenaline watching that. So I was like, yeah, I gotta wrestle.
For sure.
That, and then I saw, that's definitely number one. And then I saw for the first time in full the 06 Elimination Chamber match, where it wasn't even about the match. It was one specific spot where Angle came in and he tore everybody up, threw everybody everywhere. I was like, God damn. Yeah, so those two, but the Seth one in particular really, really got me.
Yeah, whenever I like have to get somebody into wrestling or something like that, it's like, oh, like why do you do this? I show him any Angle match.
Yeah.
Any Kurt Angle.
Oh,
match.
yeah,
Like,
he's one of the guys that I study. I'll also say I'm a huge. I was a huge Dolph Ziggler fan. So from an emotional standpoint, when he won that Money in the Bank, or when he cashed it in, yeah, I felt that.
Yeah, that was a good.
Dolph
That was a
Ziggler
good run.
vicious, bro.
He was
Especially that Survivor Series when Sting came out.
Yeah, the Soul Survivor one.
Yeah.
That was dope.
What about a match that you had that you was like?
As far as match that I had,
that gave you like that confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I have a saying after every match. I always say I feel like that was my best match so far, which I think is a good thing, especially the last handful that I've had. But I really knew when I was in the ring with Baron Corbin or Bishop Dyer.
Oh shit,
the man.
And that was like fish out of water. That was like maybe my second match on a show, second or third match.
Was that for MCW?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That was when I was like, okay, if I can even be in the ring for even a few minutes or however long with someone who's been on TV, then
I got so something. Over like he was.
Yeah. I got done what my role was. I got everything done in there. I kicked his ass. 6'8", fuck, chopped his ass down.
So you know
earned his respect, that's for sure.
We don't interview losers.
Right. But then fast forward, match I had was a few weeks ago. Every match that I had this year in April proved to me that I belong and I can do this. So this was on April 4th at 1CW, shout out, in Delaware. It was me versus Christian Darling, and I was working as a face. And I'm rarely ever, I hate people. Like I don't want to support people, but Christian is like, he's as talented as he is, he's a jerk. And the people of Delaware, they recognize
hard work.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it was one of those things where I was like, let me give back to the people. And that proved to me that I can do it when I'm fighting a good fight. Selfishly. And then then the match that I had with Ace Christian at MCW, I went ballistic in that match. Like I felt like I did things that no one has seen me do yet, both as from a personality standpoint and moveset wise, and just the clash of styles I feel like really showed what more I can do. And then the match with Brandon Scott, who's a vet. He's been in the game for like over 10 years. He's been on Raw and SmackDown. So be able to stretch him, I was like, yeah, I can do this. So long answer short, really just this year, these last 4 or 5 months, it really told me
that
like
you belong
this,
here.
yeah, not only do I belong, but this could be all mine. Like I could take over this industry.
Yeah.
It's such a good attitude to have.
Hell
It's
yeah.
because like you're gonna take that attitude into every year that you have.
Yeah.
So like looking back on each year, you'd be like, that was my best year.
Yeah,
That was my
exactly, and that's the
that
goal.
was my best year.
Yeah. Like I've had bad matches, bad moments in matches also, but
I don't
like
believe you.
it is what it is. I just know that I look too good. First of all, for people to remember me messing up,
Yeah.
and number two, I'm always gonna improve. Like there's no breaks over here.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
of
Hell
course.
yeah, dude.
Awesome. What's it called? What move would you say like hurts way more than a typical fan would think? What hurts?
Well, drinking a beer for starters definitely hurts.
There you go.
It's actually-
Yeah, I was under the opinion that it never hurt.
Serious.
Yeah. Shout
I
out
drank
to the
mine too
next
fast.
guy who's asked.
I drank
We're
mine
gonna
too
put the
fast.
boots to Ken Dixon. Appreciate it. But move that hurts. You said move that hurts more.
Yeah. Like a move that hurts way more than fans think. Like
Oh man. Yeah. I am not a fan of taking the choke slam.
So
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
That can hurt.
Was this table expensive?
But yeah, taking a choke slam through the table, like it's fun on the way up, but the landing's not so fun. I say so that one and
Yeah, come
what's it
down
called?
somehow.
The bow and arrow move. You guys know what that is, where the guy
Oh,
will.
it's like they get you like kind of like that.
Well,
And then
so you're on your stomach. They tie your ankles across each other, and then he pulls your arms back,
Yep.
and he's like
Oh,
putting his
yeah,
knees
and then he
or your hands.
Shows your face
then-
down.
But- Right.
But no, pulling you back, wrenching you
yeah,
back.
yeah.
that's
That
fun.
that hurts.
Yeah.
Um,
The explanation of it was
Was already.
yeah,
Yeah.
Explanation.
Very so convoluted. So
Fuck
yeah.
that. Dude, my size.
And
taking that.
Daniel Bryan does it a lot, where
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
pulls the guy back.
Okay.
Yeah, those
Damn.
two. And this one doesn't hurt, but it's scary going into it. A big back body drop. I don't know how Flair did it in every single match, literally, that he ever had. He gets a big back body drop, but it's like, you're just up there and you're just like, wow, when am I landing?
Well, I don't think Flair likes himself very much.
No, he doesn't.
Nah.
And I'm kept doing it after he broke his back in that
In the plane
plane crash. Yeah.
That was so early in his career
was
too.
really
It should
early
have
in
just
his
ended
career,
his
yeah.
shit, and he just became the best.
And then he did the Money in the Bank match in
was just about to
07
say, yeah.
and fell off that ladder.
Yeah.
Bruh, he was 57, I believe. at that time.
It's like,
insane.
brother,
Taking
you
fucking
are
crazy
crazy.
spots,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
But not like speaking of legend and like Rick and like taking all these kind of moves or whatever. Who was somebody that you saw early on that was like, hey, like okay, I think I can do this. Not necessarily the match, but like the person and I guess the gimmick that you're just like, oh, that's cool. Because I see somebody in you a lot, and I'm not sure if it's matching, but I want to see if you say it.
That's so you guys are gonna realize like I'm a very layered guy like Shrek. I'm like an onion. Because a lot of my answers aren't gonna be what you expect. Like the Seth match.
But I was like, already you
So-
said the Jerry. I was like, oh.
The character that I was first like enthralled by was Edge in 2002. That version of Edge, the one that had the Limp Bizkit entrance song.
Not
Or Rob
quite,
Zombie.
not
Rob
quite the rated R
Zombie.
superstar
Yeah,
yet.
where he was in
but
like that like
right around there.
it was the trench coat, the
Yeah.
fog in the entrance, and the "You Think You Know Me," and the shades. I was like, I always thought like this. If superheroes were real, this is what to me
What
it
it
would
looked
look
like,
like.
yeah, for
Cool,
sure.
like super cool. Not too like I don't really care for Superman. I think he's kind of like corny. It's over the top. I'm more of like
It's a discussion.
like a anti-hero, badass, bad guy type of person, and that's what
Deadpool
Edge.
guy.
That's what Edge looked like to me.
Yeah.
But when I got into actual wrestling or like really started to think about doing this, that person for me was Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, and and 2005 Captain Charisma Christian.
Oof.
Yeah,
Underrated
I
pull.
loved that gimmick so much, and a lot of what like you see in the stuff that I do, I get from that gimmick specifically.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you see in him that you were trying to say?
I was gonna say prime Rick Rude.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. How could I
Prime
forget
Rick Rude.
So Rick Rude, I didn't really watch until I got into wrestling, like actually in the ring.
Yeah.
Because that was way before my time.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
But no, yeah, I am Rick Rude. Like
But I was like,
I'm
bro,
known,
I was watching a
like,
few
I'm Rick Rude
matches.
Jr.
I was like,
I'm-
dude, you are the fucking Rick Rude.
Like I'm known as the Black Rick Rude, or at least in my head I am. I don't know if people think that, but
Dude.
I guess they do.
All
but,
you gotta do.
I would say from a comparison, from head to toe, inside and out, I'm most like Rick Rude. I got a new robe coming in. Stay tuned.
Oh shit.
I'm about to tear it. Just stay tuned. It's gonna be fire.
We'll stay tuned for it. Yeah, don't even tell us.
The robe, the hip swivel, being jacked.
What you gotta do
Yeah.
is, bro, get a good airbrusher.
Yeah.
Start painting
Yes.
bitches like your motherfuckers' girlfriends on your pants,
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah. That's
That's
gonna
the
be
move.
next up.
That'd be dope,
for
man.
sure.
So
But yeah,
like-
man, I'm a huge Rick Rude fan.
So,
Yeah, because he was the man, just so like it's like through and through, just like he dominated like the 1980s, early 90s kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And like I see that in you so much. He was like very much an archetype of like the cocky heel.
And I always,
Yeah.
just like while we're on topic with that, I've always been a big fan of those types of characters. Rick Rude's, Superstar Billy Graham,
The man.
Ric Flair when he was in the 80s in NWA. Basically, like I'm a big fan of like territories type of characters.
Yeah.
Because they were
where, like
characters.
They were
they're
very- they were big
confident,
characters.
the fast talking, the bravado. When men were men, essentially.
Yeah.
I okay, everybody here has beards. When men had beards, damn it. So
on.
yeah,
We had
that was
facial hair.
my shit. But Rick Rude is just that's my guy, and like I'm a big throwback type of guy too, so that's part of the reason why I go with Rick Rude. Like what's new is old. So
if your character, so you're saying, you know, if your character were to get arrested, what would they get arrested for?
That's the thing. If we were already talking about Rick Rude,
being too handsome,
it's like I don't know if we want to answer that.
not registering these guns.
Let's say unregistered weapons, dude.
Realistically, well, actually, I don't think they have cuffs big or strong enough to cuff me, so I don't think it would be possible for me to get arrested. But just for fun, let's say I did get arrested or get a fine. It would be for that officer, assuming it was a man officer or woman. It would be because that officer's girlfriend or wife hit on me, and the officer was just hating.
Just hating.
Just felt
hating
just
on
like,
you.
oh well, he was pissing in public, or
And I wanted
I
a
don't
part
know,
of
some dumbass excuse just to hate on me, or if I'm having a good time at a day party or something like that, and let's just say indecent exposure could also be another reason.
I was gonna say
indecent
I like the hip
exposure.
swivel. I like the hip swivel. I've been known to be shirtless in a club and not get kicked out somehow. There's probably a picture somewhere out there.
We'll find it.
Send it to us.
So yeah,
find
I'd
it.
say indecent exposure, but I didn't get kicked out. So I think that says a lot about me.
Yeah, they're like, you man, it's fine.
When you look a certain way, man. you
I would get kicked out if I took off my shirt.
Sir, please. There are children here.
Right.
So it's a 21 over club. We know.
Put
but
that shit away.
put that stuff away, man.
So, bro, you're so charismatic. Do you think that charisma can beat athleticism when it comes to being a professional wrestler?
Yeah,
You think so?
for sure. Yeah. I mean, I think both are important.
Yeah. As you can see, somebody who has both, you know.
No, I appreciate it. Cause I started off, in my opinion, mostly charisma. Because like being athletic in other aspects is very different than being athletic in the ring. So like once I caught up to that, I was able to see like my charisma pretty much matching my in-ring work. I was able to see both sides. So yeah, to me, I think charisma can beat athleticism, because if you look through just like the history, even present day, there are people who are not athletic at all.
Yeah.
But they're so charismatic. They're great promos. They connect with the crowd. That they're the champions. They're the draws. They're the ones selling the merch.
That's true.
Literally the
That's
great,
true.
literally
Kinda
the
like Dan
greatest
Housen.
of all time.
Dan Housen.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Couldn't wrestle out of a paper bag. Honestly,
Yeah.
he was just big and strong, but captured the minds from everybody, the minds and eyes of
Merch.
everybody.
And then whereas like even in the indies, you'll see a lot of, or even on TV, you'll see a lot of guys that can do every single move under the sun, but they're not interesting. And not having a personality won't get you very far.
Speaking of the indies, like, who do you think's overrated right now?
In the Indies?
Yeah, who do you think's
shit.
overrated right now?
Everyone, not Aristote.
Yeah. There, quote that, headline it. Damn, you want me to hurt some feelings
Yeah,
today,
bro,
huh?
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
What was it,
Who's
please?
overrated?
It's kind of calling somebody out there.
Yeah, let's see. I mean,
Nah, what's your boy's
Overrated.
name?
We're gonna start some shit here.
Ken Dixon? Nah, he's not overrated. He's a vet. I'll give him his dues and respects. And I got a promo incoming for him this week, so I don't want to let loose any material right now.
Nah.
But no, as far as who's overrated, I mean, I don't really pay mind to the other wrestlers on the indies to know.
He said none of you
Like,
motherfuckers are overrated.
yeah.
Y'all suck.
I don't
Like,
rate
they're not,
you.
Like they're not like you see those little those things that on stories that people do, tag 10 other wrestlers or 10 other blah blah blah.
yeah.
I get tagged in that and I'm like, there's nobody else that should be
it's like,
associated
bro, I
with
can't
me
even look
on
your
here,
name
because it takes
up,
away.
man.
Should be just
So
Aristote
actually,
all
you know
10.
what? I do have an answer for that. Anyone who has gotten a title opportunity, anyone who has a title around their waist that hasn't put that title against me is overrated.
Bang.
And that goes for tag teams too.
Damn.
So,
Taking
Like
on two
that.
at a time,
There you
baby.
fuck 'em
Calm
all.
Ron Jeremy.
Keep trying. I mean, let's keep it a stack. I gave them 4.5 years, right, to get their shit together.
to catch
I got
up.
mine, and they didn't take advantage. And now the most aesthetically gifted athlete, bar for bar, in the ring, word for word, is here. So keep the belts warm. But it's only a matter of time until like one of these overrated chumps, step up to me.
there you go. And then, awesome, man. And what would you say to the people that claim that you only get these opportunities because of your looks or because of your body?
Oh, I got a message for them.
I wrote it down. I knew this was coming.
Just in case. Hold on. I got something good for them. I want anybody listening who has the opinion that he just said, take down this phone number.
Ooh.
Take down. Hold on. 667-228-6761. That is the phone number to Planet Fitness. They are 24 hours, 7 days a week, $10 a month. If you can't do that, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, because the people who say that, they're the ones that they're not putting in the work, they're not putting in the effort.
Yeah.
So if they want to throw shade at that, that's great. I mean, I was
gonna say,
to keep getting, I'm doing something right then.
And
Of course, even speaking of that too, to show pity on these, others. What's some good advice that you would give to a indie wrestler or any wrestler in general that wants to compare thyself to the thoroughbred? Like, what advice would you give them to give themselves a fighting chance?
Yeah, I mean, I would like everybody to step it up that way, because it makes me better. Iron sharpens iron, right? And it makes the business better. So as much as I hate people getting ahead of me or whatever the case, bastards. I do still have that bit of respect for them because like it takes a lot to be in wrestling in the first place.
It does.
So anybody in the wrestling business, like that's a different breed of person.
100%.
Still not me though. But my advice to them would just be like, it's this. I have this conversation with guys that I train with too. You just need to go in the gym with one day. Do it one day. Be in there for 45 minutes to an hour.
Like me.
And then go back the next day. Just go in there.
I'm a little tired.
Just have like one plan, one topic. Be like, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna walk on the treadmill and see what happens. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna do abs. See what happens. And eat.
Eat right.
Yeah, eat right.
Eat right.
If you prep your meals, you open the fridge and you see everything sitting there. That's gonna make you be like, well, shit, I have to hit the gym. Or vice versa, I'm working out so much. Damn, I'm so hungry. My food's not ready.
Exactly.
What am I gonna do? Go to the
How
McDonald's because that's
swole?
easy. Yeah, exactly. So, and I post my workouts too. I'm not what's the phrasing that they say? Yeah, I'd say fuck you too, but this is your podcast. But God, you worked out this morning.
I used to be big and strong. Goodness. I used to be big and strong. Now I like beer. Now I like beer.
This guy gets it.
Oh, shit.
And then as you guys get more in shape, you can be like me and drink beer because beer doesn't affect this waistline, this 31-inch waistline. I can have 6 of these.
31.
And be okay.
God, I remember being 12.
I'm sitting here, there's no not a single roll, and I'm sitting down. But yeah, man, it's just a mindset shift is what it comes down to. Yeah. So I hope that helps somebody out there. Yeah.
So
we gonna see. Probably
rewind a little bit. We were talking about legends a little while ago. You've been a James Ellsworth guy for a little while. How did that come about?
Yeah. So this was last summer.
Okay.
Last July. So James was rolling with somebody else in a group called All Natural.
Yeah.
It was him. One of.
Well, say wait, question mark?
Yeah.
Are you all natty?
Are you actually asking? Or hell yeah, yes.
Brian wanted to ask you. He was afraid.
I figured that was probably gonna come up because like. How often do you see a physique like this? Like,
that's why I had to ask.
Let's be real.
It's made by the Greek gods.
I see guys like Juno all the time, man.
Even Zeus
and me.
Zeus is jealous. No, I am natural though, and like just for like more context, because to this day people will question it. And number one, I think people question it because it's very rare. Like all jokes aside, it's very rare to see my level of conditioning and mass at the same time.
Especially now, because like just the push for all this unnatural stuff, like the tea stuff, and for hymns and all that kind of
shit.
HGH. Yeah, I don't understand all these podcast guys.
Yeah.
Am I right? This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Just kidding.
Not Blue Chew. But no, I got into my first weight training class when I was 13. Yeah. And I started playing football at the same time. So that combination of that. And also I'm from the Congo. I'm African. So like a lot of the food in my culture is high protein, high carb, and high fat. So you combine that with puberty, football, lifting weights. So I had that foundation by the time I was 16. And then unlike most people, I never stopped training after college or high school. I never stopped. I kept pushing it. And I always will. And the second thing I was going to say is I'm also natural because once I saw how jacked I was from the beginning, I was scared to even see what I would look like if I took a ped.
You want to be able to walk through doors.
And I just feel like I'm like kind of veiny right now and I'm just chilling right now. And when I have the pump, it goes crazy. I'm like, if I was a natural, yikes. Yeah. That'd be scary.
I start doing random
math. Growing on muscles.
Not for me, man. To each their own. Like, I'm not going to throw shade at people who do it, but it's not for me.
Nah, yeah, but yeah, like you were saying, you're linked with Ellsworth and the All Naturals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Ellsworth was rolling with a couple other people, and it was another rendition of All Natural, the group that we are collectively. So he was with Simone Valentina, who's one of the top women at MCW right now.
Shout out you.
Even though she slapped me, which I got a receipt coming for her.
Shit.
Excuse me. So he was rolling with her, and another wrestler who stepped away because I took him out. So what happened was
stumbled away.
This was at the Shamrock Cup show last July, and I was teaming up with a guy named Zakar Shaw, and as Entitled Inc. So we came out there. It was like a 3-way or 4-way tag match, one of those crazy matches. I got the pin because Ellsworth and I had made a deal, pretty much behind the scenes, that if Ellsworth or if the guy he was teaming with screws up, he's gonna turn on them. I'm like, ooh, I'll take that dough.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. So I took the pin after Ellsworth super kicked the guy. And then myself, Justice DeCola, and Ellsworth booted him out, got rid of Simone, and now we're here.
That's
Me and
what's up,
Ellsworth,
man.
and we've been running strong for almost a year now.
He's a
But
future WWE Hall of Famer,
yeah,
bro.
TV legend, future
Yeah.
WWE Hall of Famer.
Still got no chin, but it's all good.
I'm about to say Kermit
He's got the
Ellsworth.
brain though, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
roll with him till I get that TV legend title myself.
There you go.
Until you unretire and bring him back in the ring.
There's no doubt about that, bro. There's no doubt about your greatness. Has there ever been a moment though where you maybe have doubted yourself or have had second thoughts of anything?
Yeah.
This man?
What kind of fucking question is that? No.
This man?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, people want to
I know you've doubted yourself.
People want to know.
I mean, shit. Every now and then.
I've doubted if I could squat
Fit into the
550 pounds without a spotter or not.
Damn.
But that's probably the most doubting that I've ever done.
I doubted how many girls I
otherwise-
could get from the club.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, no, I've never doubted that before.
I'll say, is it going to be 2 or 3?
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm so sure of myself. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I've definitely doubted myself. I've doubted on if I can meet my own expectations.
Okay.
And that's like something. Yeah, I've had that doubt, and I feel like that's just something that you have as far as like butterflies before every match in general. Not necessarily a doubt, but more so of like, because I don't really get nervous anymore. It's more so of like, I
wanna
just
do
need to
well.
keep myself locked in. Like,
Yeah.
can I make sure that I'm gonna execute this? And I stay focused on the job versus letting other things weigh in. And I have doubted before on like, where could I end up at the end of this journey? As far as like, will I end up in the destination I'm aiming for, or will I settle? Or like just like, because the industry is always changing, and then with the economy and stuff like that, those types of doubts I have. But as far as me as a wrestler, no.
Oh, sounds about right. And speaking about that doubt and like what keeps you going and keeps you motivated to keep pushing. What would the younger you say if they saw you right now?
Damn, why are you still wearing that shirt?
Still trying to fill it out, young me. No. I would say, or he would say, I'm glad that you didn't give up.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's good shit.
for sure.
You also keep going. That's why you should also keep going, bro.
Yeah. To piggyback off that, what would you tell your younger self now? If you could see yourself
You better not
5,
give
6,
up.
7 years ago.
You got to think about the bigger picture, and don't make long-term decisions based off of short-term feelings.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a great
good.
one.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
A lot of you young men should pick up on that.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
That's real right there.
100%.
Yeah.
Because and that goes back to what I said earlier about my mind being different now than originally. Like back then, I was very disciplined and whatnot, like in the gym, blah blah blah. but I was always thinking ahead. I was always thinking of like, I'm trying to get to this, or I'm trying to do this, without being present and taking the steps there. Whereas now it's I don't think too far ahead. I think about what's happening right now and how do I plan for tomorrow. And in wrestling terms, it's like when I'm at training, for example, all I'm thinking about is what can I get better at in this hour, 2 or 3 hours, however long it is. Mm-hmm. Yesterday I had we do these birthday party matches for like whoever wants to be who wants to like wrestle with the wrestlers basically. Mm-hmm. So it'd be a kid partnering up with 2 wrestlers versus other wrestlers for the kid. Hoorah. So not a big deal, but like even for that I'm thinking, what can I do that's small for this match that I can implement later?
Well, say, or like super kick that goddamn kid.
yeah, or knock his head off. Or like for an actual match, all I'm thinking about is like, how can I interact with the ref that could be better? Or how can I flex like while I got somebody in a chin lock? So that's really what it is. Long answer short is just don't make decisions off of how your temporary feelings, and always think bigger picture. Yeah.
That's real. That's really good advice right there, and I think a lot of people should take that.
No, and I do agree with the young men comment, not to go on a tangent, but I feel like every man between the ages of, I'd say 21, I'm not 35, but I would imagine I'll probably be saying this when I'm 35, but any man from 21 to 35, at some point in there, something's going to happen to you, positively or negatively, that's going to kind of force you to be like, damn, I got to really start to question how I think and how I move, 100%. And does it match where I'm trying to be?
Exactly. 100%. Yeah. That pivotal point in life is like, it's kind of like, it's a defining moment in life too. Yeah. It's awesome. And
I thought I was one of you. I was going to be upset.
This was like something I had on like the back end, but so what is something that is misunderstood about you, or something that not that you want to clear up, but I guess like a misunderstanding people have about you?
People think that I only care about like fitness in the gym and stuff like that. But no, I'd say like people who know me know that I'm a very in-depth person. Like I have a lot of like different types of interests. A lot of interests that it's also like how I look. How I look, people have a perception of who I am and like what I'm about. Some of it may be true, but a lot of it is not. Like I'd say I'm somewhat of a nerd. Big fan of like anime. I watch.
We're all kind of nerds.
Yeah, like I watch random, like my comfort watch or whatever is like National Geographic. Like this morning I was watching something about different types of bears.
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah. So I have a lot of random interests, but also so like what you see is what you get to an extent, but I have a lot more to offer as well.
Too,
yeah.
I feel like always what you see is what you get is for most people, but like it takes amount of digging to get like to what you really are.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? But yeah, biggest thing though is like people think that I'm all gym and dieting. I'm drinking a beer right now. So yeah,
I
don't necessarily live in a box. You know,
outside on Sunday, dude, you're one of the guys, man.
and also on that too, because you mentioned like getting women at the club and stuff like that. People think that I have an expectation that I'm only interested in women that look like gym influencers, which is also not true.
Boring as shit.
So you're saying you like the tortas?
I think about that time.
Guys, I thought it was a wrestling interview.
I think there's a match out there where I did call out the mamacitas, and I had like a rose up there. So I like, let me not say anything that might get me in trouble, but let's just say,
or in the less trouble. Yeah.
I am not tied to the gym influencer aesthetic. They are lovely ladies, but I'm a big fan of variety. Let's put it like that.
I'm a big fan of the big fans. You know what I'm saying?
No. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Big girls need love too. Buy my merch.
You already know what it is.
So
You're
like,
about to make me talk crazy. I was gonna say something about the MILFs that are at the shows that I'm at too.
I would love to know about the
Golly.
MILFs that come to the show.
Yeah, I'm like,
I would love
isn't that your
nothing
husband
more.
right there? What's going on?
Yeah, he wants to watch.
Yeah, it be some weird shit like that sometimes.
dead ass.
Yeah.
It
Has
is.
that ever happened?
And
to you?
like, actually, people, because of wrestling, now I get what it's like for girls. Like my DMs have looked pretty crazy sometimes. And it's from
flooded.
men also, not just women. I'm like, what the
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
y'all are
2026, man.
ripping, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the modern day, baby.
That's some respect, y'all.
yeah, I'm
Some
like,
respect.
y'all do what you want on your own time, like what you like. But I'm a wholesome, young,
I'm a family
holy
man.
man.
I'm a
Family
family
man.
man, dog. Come on,
Okay.
man.
That's my next question. So are you deeply rooted into like family and faith and stuff like that? Like
Yeah,
you value those things?
So, like, one of my biggest drivers for this whole wrestling thing, for it to work out, is because I not just want to, but I need to, in a faith perspective, to give back to my family. Like, I think it would be great to be able to provide for them through something that I chose to pursue that's so fucking different from the norm. And they support it. Yeah, so family-wise, definitely deep into that. And then, plus, my parents provided these genetics, so I kind of have to thank them for that. And then faith-wise, yeah, I'm a big fan of God.
Yeah.
So I talk to Him every day, also.
Fan of God, that's a great way to
Yeah,
put it.
I wouldn't say that I'm like a religious nut or anything like that, but I'm a big believer that you got to believe something, and otherwise, like you're just moving.
Yeah, I believe in something
without
fall for
direction.
anything. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
We talked about just legends and what I'm saying, just like your past and stuff like that. What would you want your legacy to be within wrestling, and like what do you want, kind of what your main goal is for wrestling?
Number one goal as far as like legacy wise.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I want to represent for like just like Black and African people in general, but different than how I've seen it get presented. Like I feel like Black wrestlers, it's always like I don't even know the right way to put it, but they make it seem like it's almost shocking that a Black wrestler achieved this or that. And I don't know if it's because of like how that individual wrestler speaks or behaves or a stereotype or whatever the case is, but I feel like, and this is also because of just feedback that I've gone throughout my entire life, that I'm very unique, not because I'm Black, but just as a person because of how I speak, how I carry myself, how I think. All of that is very different from most
And you
people.
just so happen to be Black.
And I happen to be Black.
Yeah.
And good looking. So
And built. You know.
the legacy that I want to have is like, this is a guy who just completely disrupted the norm of what the top of wrestling is. Like he's a Black guy that's a very articulate speaker, and he can go in the ring, and he has the look, just being fully well-rounded in that aspect. Like, and the fact that I'm not U.S. born also, so I want to be known as like the guy that just breaks that fucking barrier of like what people assume the face of a company should be or should look like.
That's beautiful, man.
Non-serious goal though is I really want to get put through an announce table someday. I
Oh,
don't know
shit.
why.
A real.
Preferably off of a ladder.
Damn.
But
You trying to
Oh,
take
you want to
happens.
do the full Money in the Bank spot?
Yeah. what the fuck?
I don't
That'd be
know
lit.
why, but something about it just seems
That'd
like
be
a
lit.
rush.
A rite of passage.
That'd
A
be
rite
dope.
of
That'd
passage
be
for
awesome.
any
That'd
dope
be
wrestler.
awesome.
Yeah.
Let me
If I have to
piggyback.
dive on someone, that's fine too.
I'm
But
gonna
preferably I
piggyback
want to get
off
put
that.
in. Yeah.
Since you're unique and just so happen to be Black, do you ever see yourself winning that belt right there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, as soon as I walked in, I actually thought that y'all were going to present this to me. I thought that's what was going on here.
Oh, we love you, brother, but you gotta earn
that.
You gotta earn it.
Yes. And, I mean, just... I'm
Hold it for a
Hold
second.
it for a second.
See how
Yeah,
it feels.
Pick it up.
See how it feels.
You're telling
I know what we thought. It was like,
Damn.
oh damn, this is heavy. But for someone like you,
this doesn't look good on me. You're damn right I'm gonna win this.
like, honestly, that's a perfect.
And
That's a perfect size.
when I win it, and this is me with a shirt on, like no gear or anything like that.
I was gonna
Imagine
say, if
me
you
put
want to
together
see with
with
his shirt off, you got to do our Patreon.
Because
It doesn't exist yet.
And when I win it, I'm gonna. Nobody's beating me for it. If anything, I'll give it back.
Yeah, when you're done.
When I get tired.
When he gets signed, when he gets signed, he's like, all right,
So-
guys, this was fun.
Yeah. As soon as I walked out here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going home with this. And
It's
not
gonna be
today,
the-
then
It's gonna be the
Not
longest
today,
reigning
then
season.
at one of our events
we're gonna
pretty
keep this
soon.
right here for the rest of the interview. So-
This is good. There you go. Maybe. Hey, foreshadowing.
Oh, yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Three shadowing.
It's my baby.
All right, we got a 3 count with our guy Aristote. Aristote, what are your 3 favorite animes?
Forgot to tell them Aristote, the future champ.
Aristote, the future champ, the thoroughbred himself,
Yeah, buddy.
aesthetically blessed.
So my top 3 animes in no particular order is going to be Attack on Titan,
That's a good one.
Death Note,
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
and I might get some flack for this one, but I don't care. I'm gonna put Naruto in there because
Fuck.
that has a lot of sentimental value right there. I learned a lot from that
As
show.
it does for a lot of
As it
folks, bro.
does.
Like people who don't watch anime,
just
watch
don't
like
know.
Naruto, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like Toonami.
Greatest, bro.
Yeah.
Toonami's
I almost
the
said
greatest of all
Dragon
time.
Ball, but there's debates out there on if that's considered an anime or not. But
I think it's.
I'm a comic book guy. I don't like anime conversations because I'm a comic book guy. I was like, oh, Goku or Superman. It's like, oh, who copied who? But anyway, Aristote, your 2 favorite wrestlers of all time.
oh god, oh shit, that's actually a hard question. Fuck, this is a hard ass question.
What about that guy Aristote?
He's just number 1. You can't put him in a top 2.
It's It's like saying Michael Jackson's your favorite artist. It's like, duh.
I will. I'm gonna go ahead and go with. It's changed a lot from like childhood to adulthood and everything, but a constant has always been the Undertaker. I've liked every version of Undertaker pretty much, and like his style and everything. I'm a big fan of how he works, especially that 05 to 08 version of Undertaker.
So are you an undercover goth?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
shit.
I can get pretty dark
Pretty
and grunge.
gothy?
I was listening to Evanescence actually during my workout. So
Shut up.
And not the song you're thinking
and My
of. We got some
Chemical
deep
Romance.
cuts.
yeah, I'm sad. And then the other one I would say, I mean, goddamn, it's got to be the tie between Stone Cold and The Rock.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a hard one.
easily. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really choose between
Yeah, I
those two.
can't. Yeah, especially like the early version of Stone Cold, like when he the King of the Ring arc and like the build up to that, like he was really raw
No, when he
and gritty.
became Stone Cold. Yeah.
that was tough.
I get sick of people saying this like he wasn't a good wrestler, or like I was like, well, he was good on the mic, or he was a great character. It's like
good.
people, y'all
He was
don't
great
know
in the ring.
studying
Everything.
Steve
Yeah, he
was
Austin.
great.
Yeah.
You don't know before he
He was
broke
a great
his neck.
technical wrestler.
It's
He was
like
cooking.
he was fantastic, man. But number 1, Brian, what we got? Well, number 1.
Someone question, one answer. Ask your tits.
Ass.
Ah.
I like both.
You know what? As,
I'm gonna pick one or the
as a
other.
fit guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why it makes sense, but I feel like there's more of a athletic leaning to a nice behind.
Two behind.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I won't get too raunchy because I got my wife at home, but
Yeah. Like
but
they-
she also has a very nice behind.
Well, you got it here, guys. You can see why he's his favorite person. As you see, aesthetically gifted, physically uplifted. There's
Future
nobody-
champion.
There's nobody like him.
Future 3C.
Thank you for coming by, Aristote.
Of course. Thank you guys for
Thank you
having
so
me.
much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Yeah, man.
Thank you, sir.
You guys were great.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
Bro, you're actually all natty?
Are you? Come here.
Yo, what's going on? We good?
You know what? Perfect timing. Hold this. You kidding me? What?
think this a game? What? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Good night, punk.
I told your dumb ass.